What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. And as you guys can probably tell by the title of the video, this week's episode of WWE's Biggest Issue is going to be one that is going to be talked about for a little bit. So I want you guys to rant about it in the comments below. I want to hear you guys talk about this as well. Because, as you guys can tell by the title of the video, the question is, are we going to see Edge retire permanently? I'm not so sure how I'm going to word it, but you guys will know by the title of the video. But yeah, apparently there's been a lot of speculation that Edge is going to be retiring pretty soon. But at least this time he won't have to give up any titles due to injury. So you guys are probably wondering, how did Edge retire? Excuse me. The first time. So, the night after WrestleMania 27 in 2011, Edge was forced to retire due to the massive amount of neck issues that he had over the course of the year. You know, that he had been back in WWE, which led to which started with the Royal Rumble, and then led to WrestleMania, and then of course TLC, and then of course by the time we got into Elimination Chamber 2011, that was when the neck issues started to come to pass. And he was told that he would never wrestle again. Defying all the odds, after 9 years, he came back into the 2020 Men's Royal Rumble match, kickstarting his current run now. And he said, quote, that he wanted to end his career on his terms, and we're going to be going a little in-depth with Edge's career, and we're going to just discuss when exactly we feel like he should retire. So he spoke about this in a interview with Bleacher Report. Big shout out as always, no copyrights. You guys could tell right there. You guys could tell his hair got caught in my shirt. Anyway, he was not only was he hyping up tonight's episode of Raw with his match with Damian Priest in his hometown in Toronto, but he also stated that he's having fun with his current run because he knows that the end is in sight. He said, quote, "This run, I feel I've been able to do some of that. To me, that has been one more layer on this cake that was already tasty anyway. I am enjoying and soaking in every moment with the complete realization that it's going to end soon. I know the end is in sight, and I can see it, and because of that, it makes me enjoy it more." And you guys know that this will be Edge's first match on Raw since 2010, if I remember correctly. No. No, my bad. This would be Edge's first match on Raw since his rivalry with Randy Orton back in 2021 last year. So it's been well over a year, but it's been quite a while. It's been quite a while since we've seen Edge compete in his hometown of Toronto. It's been a minute. And you guys know that he'll be facing Damian Priest of the Judgment Day, which was initially Edge's faction, but of course, with Finn Balor, joining Judgment Day, they basically just ditched him, which is kind of stupid. It's stupid on so many levels because of the fact that Edge formed Judgment Day with Damian Priest, with the sudden heel turn, turning attacking AJ Styles just weeks. I'd say I think it was like a few weeks before WrestleMania, and that was when everything started to go south. And honestly, with Edge turning heel, I knew. Sorry guys, I just noticed on my laptop case the thing. I thought I noticed something on here. You can't tell because of the lighting, but I guess the padding is like coming off or something like that. Anyway, to me, I knew that sudden heel turn was not going to work out so well because of the fact that Edge's run as a heel back in the day, back in the times of 2005 to 2009, that was like his best run. Like his run is, his first run as WWE champion as a heel, that was probably his best run yet. Once he started to become a babyface upon his return to the 2010 Royal Rumble, that was when he started to have a babyface run. He won his last world title. During that time, and that was when he had to retire from WWE. But of course, too, now we know that Edge ain't the only Toronto native that will be appearing on Raw tonight, because we also found out that fellow Hall of Famer Trish Stratus will also be a part of Raw as well. So we don't know exactly what Trish will have in mind for Raw, but I can guarantee you that Edge is going to be Edge versus Damian Priest. Edge is going to go swinging, hands down. But as far as Edge's career goes, when you think about Edge, you think of him. You think of him as a tag team specialist. Edge was more of a tag, had more success as a tag team than he did as a singles competitor. But once he started to dating Lita, in 2000, around 2005, 2006, that was when Edge's career as a single star really started to go up. And I just realized, I'm looking on Wikipedia, and I realized that Edge has been married 3 times. I just now realized it. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. And I'm not talking about, inside WWE, I'm talking outside WWE. I just realized it. Holy shit. Wow, that's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy, but yeah, as far as like being, as far as on screen goes, once he started dating Lita, everything started to go uphill, for Edge as a single star, and everything just went everything went great for Edge until like 2009. I think it's like 2009. Everything just started to go going downhill. Edge had, you know, his Achilles tear and everything just went downhill for there. So, but as far as like Edge's accomplishments go, you have to admit he's had a lot of success. He's won so many titles throughout his entire WWE career. He got inducted into the Hall of Fame back in 2012. You know, he and alongside Christian Cage, of course, they inducted the Dudley Boys into the 2018 Hall of Fame class, and to be honest, I did not think that Edge would ever come back to WWE after the 9 years, because when I heard the music, that first line, "You think you know me," when I heard that, I thought it was bullshit. But when I saw Edge, I'm like, oh yeah, he's back with a vengeance, and it turns out he was. Now, despite having not win the Universal title from Roman Reigns, I think honestly, everything just went south for Edge. You know, with him coming back. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, he's been on a very impressive he's been on a hell of a winning streak, but to be fair, when you think about Edge, and again going back with his title runs, he's had a lot of success. And funny enough, he's been a part of how many games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 38 video games he's been a part of. 2 of them were a part of DLC packages, which is pretty crazy. So the video games that he's been a part of. He's been a part of WWF Attitude, which was one of the first, which was one of WWE's first major video games ever produced. WrestleMania 2000, WWF SmackDown, WWF No Mercy, SmackDown 2 Know Your Role, Road to WrestleMania, which I believe that was X7? Oh, it was for the Game Boy Advance. Okay, yeah, I thought so. SmackDown Just Bring It, WWF Raw, which was also known as WWE Raw, WrestleMania X8, Road to WrestleMania X8, which they could have worded it as WWF, because it was also technically WWF as well. So, but it is what it is. SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, Crush Hour, Raw 2, WrestleMania 19, Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, Day of Reckoning, both WWE Day of Reckoning video games, because they did 2, one in 2004, one in 2005. SmackDown vs. Raw, the first one, Survivor Series, WrestleMania 21, SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and 2010 was actually, and in 2010 he was actually one of the cover stars. The others were Undertaker, John Cena, Randy Orton, and Rey Mysterio. WWE All Stars, which I had the game, but I ended up selling it, unfortunately. WWE 12 and 13, WWE 2K14, WWE Supercard, which was obviously the current mobile game. WWE 2K15 as part of the DLC package. 2K16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2K Battlegrounds, which was basically the replacement to 2K21, unfortunately. And of course, the current one, WWE 2K22. Now, as far as like his roles in like movies and shows, movies he's done: Beyond the Mat, Highlander Endgame, Bending the Rules, Dumb Luck, Interrogation, and Money Plane. TV shows he's done: Weakest Link, TV Total, Ministry of Mayhem, Mind of Mencia. I'll probably just butcher that one. Deal or No Deal, Mad TV, Sanctuary, Haven, in which he did 4 seasons with Haven, which was pretty awesome. Ghost Mine, The Flash, Canada Reads, Private Eyes, Bookaboo, Vikings, and Trailer Park Boys: The Animated Series. And then music videos, he was a part of part of a song called "Destroy," which was made by In-Flight Safety. Shoutouts to them. Which was a Canadian band. And then of course he had and of course too, he was nominated for Best Actor in a TV series broadcast in the U.S. By the Golden Maple Awards for Haven. And then of course his title accolades. He has so many of them. He won the Baltimore Sun's Best Feud of the Decade with John Cena, the Canadian Wrestling Association North American Championship, this is a weird one. The Cauliflower Alley Club, Men's Wrestling Award in 2013. CBS Sports named his return at in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2020 Best Moment of the Year, Promo of the Year in 2020, putting Randy Orton on notice. ICW Street Fight Tag Team Champion with Christian. One with Christian Cage and one with Joe E. Legend. And then of course with said Legend, MWCW Tag Team Champion. He won the Lou Thez Award, or I guess a part of the Lou Thez Hall of Fame, I guess. PWI Comeback of the Year 2004. Feud of the Year 2005 with Lita against Matt Hardy, 2006 against John Cena. Match of the Year with Christian with him and Christian against the Dudleys and the Hardys in a triangle ladder match. Match of the Year 2001 with the same 2 teams. This time at WrestleMania X7. Most hated wrestler of the year 2006. Most Improved Wrestler of the Year 2001, Inspirational Wrestler of the Year 2021, ranked number 2 of the top 500 singles wrestlers in the PWI 500 in 2007, Tokyo Pro Wrestling CCW Tag Team Champion with Ken Johnson, and then of course the tournament in 98 with said Johnson, and then in WWE, 4-time WWE Champion, 7-time World Heavyweight Champion, 5-time Intercontinental Champion, former WCW United States Champion, 2-time WWE Tag Team Champion with Rey Mysterio and Chris Jericho, 12-time Tag Team Champion, 7 with Christian, 1 with Hulk Hogan, 2 with Chris Benoit, rest his soul, 1 with Randy Orton, and 1 with Chris Jericho. Yeah, so he's a 14-time tag team champion on the same level as Kofi Kingston, which is insane. Insane. 2001 King of the Ring, 2005 Money in the Bank, the first ever Money in the Bank winner. Bragging Rights Trophy 2010 with Team SmackDown, which included himself, The Big Show, Rey Mysterio, Jack Swagger, Alberto Del Rio, Kofi Kingston, and Tyler Rex, who is now known as Gabby Tuft, who decided to have a sex change within the last couple years. So shout outs to her. Two-time Royal Rumble winner 2010, 2021, 2005 Gold Rush Tournament winner, 2008 Championship Chase Tournament, 14th Triple Crown champion, 3rd Grand Slam champion under the current format, 13th overall, 2012 Hall of Fame, 4-time Slammy Award winner for Couple of the Year in 2008 with Vicky Guerrero, Oh Snap Meltdown of the Year 2010, destroying the anonymous Raw GM's computer, Return of the Year 2020, and Rivalry of the Year 2020 with Randy Orton. And then, of course, the Wrestling Observer newsletter, shout out, no copyrights as always. Match of the Year with Rey Mysterio against Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit and No Mercy. Tag Team of the Year with Christian in 2000. 2010 Worst Feud of the Year with Kane. And Worst Worked Match of the Year 2008 against Vladimir Kozlov and Triple H at Survivor Series. So, yeah, quite the list of accomplishments. So, with him, with this, just with those accolades alone, you would think that Edge would want more. You know, you would think he would want to win more championships, but at this stage in his career, he's done. It's over. He's gonna. He says that he's gonna retire. He knows that it's in sight, and so honestly, I think we could potentially see him retire sometime in the next 2 years, maybe 3 years at best. But it all depends on what Edge does, because if Edge becomes WWE champion one more time, then I truly believe that it'll be that right there will be the end of his career, hands down, in my personal opinion. But again, the question becomes, when are we going to see Edge retire? Is he going to retire sooner rather than later? That's the question that we have to ask ourselves. And honestly, I mean, guys, he said it best. He knows that the end of his career is in sight, with all the injuries he's had, and with the fact that he's going up against Damian Priest tonight on Raw. I have no doubt in my mind that Damian Priest will target Edge's neck. That had triple fusion neck surgery within the 9-year span that he had been gone away from WWE. That's going to be a massive target for Damian Priest. So I can guarantee you that it won't be 5 years or another 10 years. No. It's going to be within the next 2-3 years max that he will retire. But that brings me to the question of the day. Do you guys want Edge to win one more championship before he retires? Let me know down in the comments below. And that will do it for this week's episode of WWE's Biggest Issue. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want to see more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, which get posted every Monday, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. And as always, make sure you guys follow me on all of my social media. Links will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.